Okay. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I went to the flea market and got a few things, so I figured I would share those with you. And then I did get an item at the auction the other day, and then some really cool vintage Christmas items at the thrift store the other day. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dive in and just start showing you, and we'll go from there. To start out with, I actually got a bag of 6 items at Goodwill. They were $3.99 for all of these. So I got a really, really good deal. These are Santa salt and pepper shakers, as you can see. Sorry about my nails. I have not done my nails yet today. That is next on my agenda. I like to have nice nails when I do videos, but unfortunately today I just don't have that. They're in good shape except for the Santa, I think it's a yellow bell. The yellow bell Santa has, unfortunately, a crack in his leg that's been repaired. So that does kind of stink, but they still have their stoppers, which is pretty good. A lot of times the vintage salt and pepper shakers can be missing those. So those were kind of cute. And then, let's see, I'm going to try and show these all at once, so just bear with me. Okay, they're not in order, but you can see they spell Noel. These are those vintage angels, the whole set, and it's really hard to find a whole set. The only problem with these is 2 of them have lost their heads and been repaired. So the N has had this neck repair, unfortunately, but she's still really cute. I love her face. And then the O in Noel, this one also had, this was the worst condition. The head fell off and broke, and then at some point in time, I'm guessing from the same fall. Can you see, is that focusing? Please focus, for the love of God. There we go. You can see there's a crack down here, like this whole chunk fell off. Like, so it's seen better days, good Lord. But that one's sweet too. Oh, and okay, does anybody else have these in their house? Look at this stupid bug. They're all over. The stupid thing. Oh my gosh, I hate you. I probably shouldn't use that word, but I dislike you strongly. They're all over. Like, I have to vacuum them from my bedroom. It's got no respect. It's just climbing all over my things like it has like no care in the world, like it owns the world. Ugh, stupid thing. Anyway. Okay. So annoying. Anyway. I get those and stink bugs this time of year. The E looks like it's in perfect condition. She looks really surprised though, like shocked. Like, how could you let a bug crawl all over me? Sorry. Anyway, maybe I'll delete that. Edit that out, I don't know, we'll see. See what mood I'm in when I'm editing. And then I got the L. Again, she's in really good condition. She's unbothered. She's very stoic, serene, and devil may care. But anyway. So I thought that was really good, even though there's some damage on all the pieces. For $4 for all of those, I thought it was really, really good. And then when I was, got some really odd thing at the auction, the silent auction. I've never seen this before. First, I thought it was a rocket, but I think it's called a space orbital. Actually, I think it says on here, U.S. Orbital Lab. It's kind of cool. Like, the reason I actually got it, I only got it for $4. I want to use it for, I love old vinyl, like cool vinyl cases. To me, I don't know the hiccup or what that was, but old like vinyl, like it's got the handle and it's got this little thing down here, like you can actually latch it. Unfortunately, the top latch is missing, so I will have to try and replace that, but I might not need to. I don't know. The bottom latch might do it, but so it does have that. But I thought it'd be really cool to carry like some of my craft stuff. Like, I can put stuff in here and it's just fun and unique. I love this kind of stuff. And the inside is really cool too. I'll try and show you here a little bit, but I actually did take a separate video. See the inside, there's like people in there. I did take a separate video. I'll put it in here off to the side. I'll try and do like a vertical shot of it, but you can see, like, I'll say now over here, but you can see that like, the inside has a ton of details to it. It's really, really cool. It is dirty, so I do need to clean up the vinyl, but I think a little warm soap and water will do the trick. And yeah, it's got like the computers in there, the astronauts. It's got like views out to space. It's got, what else? I don't know what else. Astronaut suits, and I don't know, like a whole lot of cool stuff in there. It's a little on the sticky side. It does need to be cleaned, unfortunately, but I just thought it was so cool. And I like that it's got the 3 different layers, so I can put like stuff in there. I did look online. There are some little plastic pieces that are supposed to go with it, but this didn't come with it. But I'm happy with that. I don't care, because I wouldn't keep them anyway. Like, what would I do with them? It says USA right here. How cute is that? I've never seen that before. I found 2 for sale online, and they wanted like, I think the one wanted $75 and one wanted over $100. The one that was asking over $100 had all the little plastic pieces. So maybe that's why. So for now, I'm going to keep it. I think it's going to be really cool. If it doesn't work out for my intended purpose, then maybe I'll because it is kind of big and awkward. I just think it's so cool. So I'm going to clean it up, and I'm sure it'll look even better after I clean it. But okay, so then today I went to the flea market. Sorry, I did not get any footage there. I just sometimes feel like filming when I'm there, and sometimes I just feel like shopping, and it was a cold, windy day, and I just kind of got into it. So anyway, I got a lot of small things. I'll start with the bigger items. They're not all that big, so I know you can't see me, but I'm going to start with these. Got this really cute crewel embroidery that says bless his home. Obviously it's backwards because of my phone, but I love the crewel embroidery. I only paid $7. Did I say that? I can't remember. So yeah, that's going to go in my kitchen. I just think that's so cute. And stick it over there. Oh, and there's these one vendors, they sometimes will do their stuff for free. Like they've got tables set up, and then they have a bunch of boxes on the ground. I'm eating my hair. And usually when it gets later in the day, everything that is in the boxes is free, and everything on the tables is $1. So I kind of went through the boxes and got I got like 4 things for free. Nothing too exciting, but I figured for junk journaling would be really fun. Got this cute little vintage mirror. And it actually is like the plastic is the cheapest plastic. Like if you could feel it, you'd feel how light it is, but it actually has a piece of glass in here. It's not plastic or anything. So I'm guessing this is from like the 60s or 70s, and they still are like halfway decent with toys. It does need to be cleaned up, but it's a real mirror. So I thought that'd be really cute, like either for like the front of a junk journal or in a page or something. Put that there. And then I got this really cute doily. Again, junk journaling, because why not? Well, I love the colors. I actually have one exactly like this already in one of my junk journals, but I think that one was like oval shaped. So this is more circular, obviously. And then they had a couple handkerchiefs. This lovely one. I think it does have some stains, but nothing too bad. Unfortunately, the bottom is ripped, but that's okay. They're so thin and lightweight, so I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I don't know if they even save their stuff or if they throw it away at the end of the day. And something this sweet and vintage, I couldn't see them thrown away, and I wasn't sure what they were going to do with it. And then I got this one too. Again, it's really sweet. Got little flowers sewn right in there. There's a little breeze in here. Our one thing is we have ceiling fans. We have them on low during the day just to keep the air circulating. So that's why this is moving. So you know what I've seen, where you actually get these porcelain, I don't know if I'll ever do it, but I've seen these porcelain figurines where they have slots in the dress, and then they just take different handkerchiefs and like put them in the slots all the way around, so it looks like her dress, which I think is so cute. So if I ever find one someday, maybe I'll start collecting these, because I can find these all over the place. Like vintage handkerchiefs are, at least from what I've seen, are pretty common, easy to find. Okay, those are the free items. And then I got this really cool, I love this Care Bear pot holder. I've never seen this before. It says caring is the most important ingredient, which is so true. And I love that it's a heart. It does have a stain, like it was used, but that's okay. It has a stain a little bit over here. You can kind of see it, little bit of discoloration. And there's something crusty up here, but that's okay. They probably make cookies with it, so it's probably just like flour and butter. That'll come off okay. But look how cute that is. Look at the colors are so vibrant. So I'm not going to use it for its intended purpose. In fact, I also have a Holly Hobby pot holder that I actually have been using, and I stopped using it because 2 reasons. One, the heat was really getting through. I don't know if because it wasn't thick enough or just old, but also I wanted to display it, and it's starting to get stained and burnt. And I'm like, this thing is really cute. I really should just use this for display, not everyday use, because I'm just going to ruin it. And then I noticed the other day my son was still using it, and I put it aside. So it's fine. It's not that big of a deal, but I'm like, I really need to hang this up if I want to do that. So I think I'm going to do this as well. So somewhere in my kitchen or maybe my dining room, I'll hang this up. I don't know. I just think it's so cute. Oh, I know where I'll put it. I actually have, I'll put a picture in here. I actually have 2 old pot holders that I got. I don't know where I got them, but they're really cute. one of them says funeral home and one says like ice cream shop, I think. And then I love the patterns on the back. It's so like mid-century modern. So this actually might look cute in there somewhere. I'm not sure where I'll hang that, but maybe I'll put it over there. So we'll see how that goes. And then I got a bunch of jewelry pieces, like small pieces. Let me quick grab those. I know you can't see me, sorry. I got all this. Oh, there's this one guy who every so often I will see him at the flea market, and he has tons of stuff, and he always has really good prices. His prices are slowly going up. He used to be a lot cheaper, so I don't know if you realize people are catching on to his good prices. He's actually the one where a couple years back, I'm pretty sure it's the same vendor where I found a Tiffany pendant, like silver Tiffany from Tiffany and Company, New York. So I still have that. I paid like less than $1 for it. I was so excited, so happy. Anyway, so whenever I see him, my brain's like, he hit Tiffany that one time. He might have something good this time around, which he had nothing to that high end, but he has some cool stuff. Anyway, I'm rambling. This stuff, not from that vendor. This is from another vendor, but I'm going to show you these first. I got these. I really love making necklaces from random pieces of stuff I found at the flea market. I thought this would be really, really cool. I love this fairy. Just cheap metal, nothing fancy, not silver or anything like that. But I just thought she was, I used to have a ring like this without the little thing, but just the silver fairy. So I thought she was really cool. I love the hair. Oh, she's so cool. And then I found, this is such a cute pin. It was so darling. Look at her. To get her all in there. Oh, she's so cute. I'm actually half tempted. See, now I don't know if I want to. When I first saw her, I thought, oh, I should just paint her all like hot pink or something, the whole entire thing. But now that I'm seeing her shiny hair and her face, maybe I should get some enamel paints and paint certain parts of her. What do you guys think? I just thought that was so cute. Again, that'd be really cool in a necklace. I like seeing necklaces that are using different pins and brooches, different pendants, random bits and pieces of stuff. It's really cool. It's very, there's a word I'm looking for, eclectic, I guess, eclectic. And I just love that kind of stuff. So like, not too many people wear pins nowadays, but people will wear like crazy like bracelets and necklaces. So I might try something like that. And I only paid 50 cents for both of these. I thought if the guy, I wasn't sure how much he was going to ask. I'm like, if he asked up to 5, I might do 5 for both. I was like, how much do you want for these? And he kind of looked at it and was like, 50 cents. Trying not to do a happy dance. Oh yeah, I can do 50 cents. So that was a really good buy. So I got some free stuff. I got stuff for really cheap. I got this whole bag for $15. The guy originally said 20, and I feel bad because I feel like I lied to him. I told him I only had about 15. I think I thought I had about $16 with me, and he said 20. I'm like, oh, I don't have the 20. So I'm like, oh, what do I need? So I only have about 15. I said I'll have to take some things out. He's like, oh, that's okay. And you put it in the bag. I'm like, oh, you're okay with 15? Like, yeah, I just want to make everybody happy. And he's really sweet. So I went to pull out my money, and I realized I did have more. I did have 20, but at that point in time, he'd already been okay with the 15, so I just gave him the 15. But then I did feel bad because I honestly thought that's all I had in my wallet, and I'd recently made a sale that I forgot about. So I did feel a little bad about that. But anyway, he was making a lot of sales that day. There were quite a few people there at his table. So let me go ahead and show you what's in here. Again, a lot of this is probably just going to be used to make other fun jewelry, or go in junk journals or whatever. I love these kind of necklaces, but I already have one. So I don't know if I'll keep these or not. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them. Come on, please hook. These do not want to cooperate. These are so pretty. I love these. I think they're called the Aurora beads or Aurora Borealis beads. Aurora something. I don't know. I don't know, everybody. I can just look it up. I'll probably look it up and put it on the screen for you guys, but I just think they're just so pretty. And these really do look really good against skin. Like they really just, especially in certain lightings. I'm kind of pale. If you're a little bit more like darker skin, I think this would show up more. It'd be a lot prettier. If you're like someone like me, it's just not as, it doesn't stand out as well. I mean, they're still really, really pretty. Be like nice olive skin or dark skin. Oh my gosh, this would be glorious. Absolutely glorious. I mean it all in the best way. I hope I don't offend anybody by saying that, but I mean it in all the positive ways. Because certain things are more complementary to certain color tones or what have you. Oh, I love that. That's so pretty. So got these. I thought these were lovely. Let me put this up there. And then, oh, this was really interesting. I had to do some research on it, and it's actually really interesting I found it interesting what its intended purpose is. So it's a mother of pearl spoon. I did not even know they existed. It does have a little chip right here. Matches my nails. So you can see the chip there, unfortunately, but it's a mother of pearl spoon. It is glorious. Look how beautiful that is. And I actually found when I was looking it up that this is for, and maybe some of you already know, I'm not very cultured, but it's for caviar. Mother of pearl spoon, they're for caviar. And I had that caviar like once. Josh and I tried it once. It was not bad. But I just thought this was so cool. And it feels amazing. I love like feeling the spoon itself because it's just so smooth. Whoever made these did a really good job. So I just snagged that because that was fuzzy. I snagged it because I've never seen anything like that before. So I have to go get some caviar now so I can try it out properly. I'm wondering if it's supposed to enhance the flavor or just because it's fancy and nice. Like you want a fancy spoon, like fancy like food, or a fancy spoon with fancy food. There we go. I wasn't sure if I said that right. I don't trust myself sometimes because there's times I'll say something and I'll catch it and I'll realize I used the wrong word, and then other times I don't catch it at all. So I do try and pay attention when I'm editing, but I might miss it sometimes. I just thought this was cool. It's a brass heart. I just thought that was really, really cool. Now that I'm looking at it though, does it look like... No, I guess not. I just want to make sure it didn't look like a symbol. Back in the day, that's not a good symbol, but it doesn't. It doesn't. Okay, never mind. I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to even say it. All right. Got this pin. Oops. Let me get a little bit closer. Oops. I brought a chair in this time because I'm always sitting on the floor and then there's not enough light to show you guys this stuff. I'm so stupid. I should have been doing this forever ago. So I had my phone up in the dresser. So now you get all the light. I can get real close and you can see, look at the shine on this thing. You can see all the necklaces I have here in the... Anyway, I thought this was fun. Not sure what I'll do with it. This is bothering me though because this keeps sticking out funny. So I have to work at that wire a little bit. But I thought that was a fun pin. And then, oh, this was fun. You know I love plastic rings. If you've been here for half a minute, you know that I like these kind of rings. I've never seen a flat one like this though. Oh, look at that sucker. That is weird. It doesn't quite fit my ring finger. It's a little on the big side. So it does fit on my index finger. Sorry about my hands right now. They're just not the greatest. It's an odd shape, but it's fun. I love these kind of plastic rings. So that was really cool. And then, not jewelry, but the Captain Crunch. I love that cereal. Especially the all berries. Well, I don't know. The peanut butter one's good too. I really love the peanut butter one. So he'll probably go in a junk journal just because he's fun and nostalgic and vintage. And what else do we have? I got a couple weird things. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them, but they were kind of cool. Maybe jewelry or something. A red dye. Or is it dice? Dice is plural, right? Die is one. I've been out of school for far too long. Sorry, it's a little wet. I was looking at the items in the box. I was holding my big water thermos thingy. And I leaned over and didn't realize it was like starting to drip out. There's a lid on it, but it pops on, it doesn't screw. So I realized so the container had all my jewelry in, got a little wet. So that's why everything's got some water on it. And got this little chest piece, but actually, you know what? It might be from Parcheesi because it's yellow. I thought it was chest, but anyway, little wood piece. This was really cool. It was kind of funny because when I was at this guy's table, he had like a bunch of stuff. And there was this one box I really wanted to dig in. And there was this older gentleman taking his sweet time. And that's fine. I dug a few things out a couple times and he was really nice about it. So I found this in that box while he was digging. But he was taking his time digging through everything. I'm like, oh, please move. I want to dig through there. I didn't say that, of course. I'm not rude. But I was feeling very, very impatient. I don't know. I just thought this was really, really cool. It's just plastic. Did a Google Lens and couldn't find anything on it, but I just thought it was really cool. The black heart, the color spots. I like black backgrounds with like tons of colors on top of it. It just looks really neat to me. This pendant, what I'm probably going to do is just chop off this little circular piece. I don't think I'm going to use it for jewelry. I think I'm actually going to like glue this into or like on top of a junk journal. It'll look like it's part of it. It'll look really, really cool. And it's really flat. It's not a pin. It's just like pressed metal. It's like really cheap pressed metal. So I think that'll look really cool, make it look real fancy. So that'd be cool. And, oh my gosh, I don't know how many items I got in here. For $15, I got some good stuff. Again, just pressed metal. I don't know what its intended purpose was, but it's a cool dragon. Oops, sorry. It wants to focus on my face. So I thought that was fun. I might repaint him. I don't know. I mean, I like the brass finish, but part of his wing is green. So I don't know. We'll see what I do with that. Oh, this ring was fun. I'm going to put it on and then show you. I got my eye on you. I wish it was blue though, or bluish gray, because that's my eye color. But I actually think green eyes are the prettiest eyes. My daughter and I have had that conversation before. Green eyes are so pretty. All eyes are pretty in their own way. But I'm sorry, if I have to pick one, green is my favorite. Although I used to want to have violet eyes, because I heard once that Elizabeth Taylor had violet eyes, and that just sounded so cool. So I prayed and prayed for violet eyes, but God did not answer my prayer. I did not get violet eyes, but that's okay. Josh likes my eyes. He says they look like galaxies, so I'm happy with that. If he likes them, I like them. That's all good. Got these earrings. I got these because I thought maybe they're freshwater. Whoa, sorry, you only need to see one. I thought maybe they were freshwater pearls, but looking at them closely, they're too bumpy, I think, for that. I don't think they're. Whoa, sorry, I'm sorry. I don't think they are. Sorry, my nails. I'm sorry, guys. So I don't think they are. So I don't know. I don't think I'd wear these. These are not really my style, but I always say that though, but then I hold up these earrings. All right. I don't know what I'll do with them. I just thought they were pretty. And actually, to be honest, I know I keep harping on junk journaling stuff, but I'm really into it. So you just have to bear with me. I'm sorry that I'm bringing that up way too much, but this would be cool for a little like gem or charm on the side. So I might just like take it off the earring part and just kind of hang it. It looks cute with the bow and the little dangly. And then found a 4-leaf clover pendant. It looks like it's silver, but it's not. There's no markings to say that it is. So I don't think that it is. But it does look cool. I still got lots of stuff, guys. Okay. An owl pendant. Not old at all. I kept trying to put it back and it kept jumping into my bag. So it wanted to come with me. So I said, all right, if you insist. And oops, dropping everything. And then I thought this was cool. It was inside of a watch. Very steampunk. I thought, again, that'd be really cool on top of something. Isn't that neat? Like little red stones or red something there. Can I get close enough or my phone not focus? Isn't that cool? This is the other side. Anyway. And then oh, I got these. Okay, these are really cool. They're just glass, but they look like gems. My hair is all crazy. I need to wash my hair. I found the one and I was all excited. Of course, the one I actually like the most, I realized there's a chip in it, but that's okay. These big glass gems. But it's really cool. I love this kind of cut, and I forget what it's called. But the big square diamond-like cuts. It does. Where's the chip here? I can show it to you guys. Right here. See that? Ugh. And this was more like an orange red, which is why I like this one so much. And then I have a couple of red ones. They're really pretty. Look how deep they are. It'd be really cool to put them actually in a ring. So like I would actually wear these. I thought of maybe trying to see if I can find somebody who makes silver or works with silver, and then see if they can't make a silver band. Even like a cheap metal, like it doesn't have to be silver, just a way to wear these. Because I don't think I can find anything online that would, you know, work with these. I don't know, maybe. I would wear this. I would totally wear this. That would look so stinking cool. I love big, gaudy stuff like that. And this one, I really want to make this into a ring. It's a pink heart. Look at that. Oh, it's so freaking cool. Look at the depth. And these things have some weight to them. I should get on my scale and put the grams on them, or what the grams are. Oh, can you imagine if this was like a pink diamond? Oh, it'd be so cool. Oh, look at how the sun catches it. Oh, it's so beautiful. But yeah, like, can you picture this as a ring? Wait, how am I gonna do this? Look. Oh, that would be so freaking cool. Okay, that needs to be a ring. I'm gonna figure out how to make that one to a ring. Actually, both, because see, I don't know if you guys can see from here. This one's a little bit more like amber orange, and the other one's more red. I like the amber orange a little bit better, but it does have a chip, unfortunately. But the good thing about that is, if you do make it into a ring, you need those little arms, tongs, I think there's names for them, that go over. So you could cover that with the little thingies. Anyway, keep moving on. We're moving on. This little heart locket pendant thingy. Again, junk drilling, or maybe I'll put it on one of my, like make another necklace with random bits and pieces. I'm half tempted to paint this too. Why do I want to paint everything? Because it's fun and color is fun and I love color. This actually looks like, I think it might have been part of a bracelet because it's got a little, or a button. No, it's probably a button. You see that? On the back. So I think maybe a button. I don't know. It's got some kind of weird gunk dried in between some of the gems there. So I got to get like a toothpick and poke that out and then clean it up. It looks like this one up here is really sparkly and nice. So I think they'll all be like that once I get it cleaned up. So that'll be fun. And a lot of small stuff. Let me just pour it all in my hand. It'll be way easier than to show it to you guys. Okay. I got 3 of these little, these are popular back, I want to say early 2000s. I don't know. Remember those, was it the Pandora company that had all this little this funky beads like these? So this is like a little red one. Oh, it's missing this little metal thing on the other side. And then there's this one. Just kind of cool. Looks like there's a crack in it though, doesn't it? So I never cared about these. They're not my thing, but they were in the box. I'm like, well, these would be fun for a craft product down the road. I like this one. I think my favorite is my favorite one. I like the yellow. Like I said, I like this cut. I like the kind of cut. And then, like the worst day to have the worst nails. I gotta tell you, like every time I look at the screen, all I see is my chippy nails. Oh gosh. That I have no idea what that's for, but I like the green and then the brass against it. I'm wondering if this is silver because it's got weight to it, but there's nothing that says that it is silver. It's a little, we're gonna call it silver. It's a little silver heart. It's XOXO. But it's sweet. I like that. And a couple more items. I have a teeny tiny palm tree charm. Let's see, it's like that. What's the focus on my gross fingernail? Stop that. Can you see that? Focus, there we go. So that'll be fun. I'll probably either hang it on, I don't think I'll put this on a necklace. I think this will go in a junk journal somewhere, but that was kind of interesting. And last but not least, this was just cool. I don't know what it's to. I think it's a couple bits and pieces together, but I like the little, stop wiggling, the little blue square glass thingy, charm, gem. Isn't that cool? I love how that looks. Why are you not focusing? I think because it's so small, I have to get it just right in the screen. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's mesmerizing. Sorry. Anyway, I thought that'd be cool. Again, either on a necklace or something, some other project. But I think that's everything, guys. Anyway, it was a really fun morning. I was happy to get all this stuff. I think in total, I spent like $22.50. I think that's what I spent, which is actually more than I spent in a while. Usually at flea markets, I'll spend anywhere between $5 and $15. I very rarely go over the $20 mark, but I'm happy with it. I got a lot of cool stuff, so I'm good with that. But okay, I'm gonna go ahead and end this. We're almost at a half hour now. Of course, probably by the time I edit it, it'll be a little bit under. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you hanging out with me. I hope your weekend went well. I hope the rest of your week goes even better, and I'll see you next time. Bye.